on it. How about it?
How about it?
Bang. Good morning, Roll Gang.
And welcome on into this episode of the Weekday Weekday.
Oh my god. As enthusiastic as my left butt cheek. Let's try it again. Good morning, Roll Gang.
And welcome on into this episode of the Weekday
Wake and Bake.
Exactly.
Much better.
Much better.
Night
Up to
and
your standards.
night and day, or no, night and morning difference on that one. So good morning to all the squad. Absolutely hyped to be back for another episode of the show. We've got a Stony Sports Report on deck for the squad. Some of the latest and greatest in sporting industry news. Sporting industry, what the fuck? In sports news. I am Processor Sky, joined by my the host of the show, my co-host, Rachel.
Good morning, Sam.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Yeah, sleep
Yeah.
well?
Definitely slept well.
Yeah, you've been hustling hard. Your energy expenditure through the roof ski. So really excited to be joined by my beautiful co-host and true consummate professional in the field and in my heart. But we are going to get on into the latest sports news here on the show. Got some really great Las Vegas news and some other stuff. But let's get this show going officially. First, while we get the official intro of the show going, just wanted to ask you guys what the highlight reel play of your day is. The highlight reel...
I see what you did there.
Yeah, the highlight reel play. Would love to know what your highlights have been like recently. Share with all the Roll Gangsters. So enter in your highlight in the comments section wherever you are consuming this show. And let's get this baby going officially. If it's someone's first time tuning in, if someone's like, tuning in for the first time and they don't know what the fuck's going on, how would you describe the Weekday Wake and Bake?
It's a cannabis-focused morning show with different topics each day, normally something to do with news of some sort. So whether that's cannabis news, like today's sporting news, or Mondays we have good news because a lot of the times the actual media doesn't have...
It just sucks.
Yeah, there's not a lot of good stories. So we like to bring the good stories to you. And then on Fridays, we like to dig into a little bit of pop culture news.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Actually, I love today, too.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love them all, but
we're able to do this show because of two very special sponsors that we have. We have Oaksterdam University, which is the first ever cannabis college and a great place to go get all of your knowledge about the industry and the plant. You can use promo code Rolling Spoon for 10% off of your tuition. And then the Rolling Spoon, the handy dandy cannabis multi-tool, helps you seal the deal by rolling a perfect dime every single time.
Every single time, like we do on every episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake, rolling one up 10 a.m. Pacific with all of the Roll Gangsters. Your favorite Stony newscasters every single weekday morning. You know right where to find us on the Rolling Spoon channels on all of the streaming platforms. Super excited to get on into today's sporting news. We got some great news for the local Las Vegas. Not only the weather coming to life, but the sports life coming to life, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
We have some great outstanding sports here right now. Who are our teams that we currently have?
We have the Raiders, of course, the NFL team.
The Raiders are the number one, for sure.
But then we have the Golden Knights here in Vegas, which is extremely popular, and they are killing it right now. So
and the Aces, WNBA team. Yeah, get that shit out of there.
It's like a little hair.
We're the home of the UFC, the fighting championship of the world, honestly.
Oh, no.
And oh no, do you have a real? Let me see.
Emergency? No.
Let me
Stop.
see.
Stop. I'm good. All good.
Let me see. Oh, you had to karate chop me in the
Sorry,
trachea.
I didn't mean to. I'm
Oy
good.
vey,
I'm
fucking
good. Thank
struggling. Oh, but yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
The hub for lots of sports, honestly, and all of sports betting and around the world. Las Vegas starting to get a couple sports teams. We just got the Raiders, probably 7 or so years ago now, and we have WNBA team, NHL team about to make the fucking finals. We're gonna touch on that in a few minutes, but home of the UFC. Lots of sports, lots of great sporting news coming from our beautiful city in Las Vegas. So what's the first story we're going to go over today?
So the first story we're going to go over is that the Las Vegas Golden Knights defeated the Dallas Stars in Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. The score was 4-0.
Wow,
so it was a blowout,
let's go.
basically. Yeah.
VGK, go Knights,
Yeah,
go.
the Knights are killing it.
Wow, so they are 1 win away from making, in this series against the Dallas Stars, they have to win 1 of the next 4. And they make it to the Stanley Cup Final.
Wow.
Let's fucking go, Vegas. About to go and win a hockey championship. I hope. It's looking really fucking good. They're dominating the Dallas Stars.
Do you know where the Stanley Cup game is going to be?
I think how it works is they go back and forth between the home cities. I don't think it's like the Super Bowl where they host it somewhere mutual.
All right, that's what I was wondering.
They play a series at both the home stadiums.
Gosh,
but
yeah.
woo! Bring it to Vegas.
I know, right? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Honestly, it would be incredibly crazy because we're also actually getting the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
It'd be insane to host 2 different sports leagues championships here in the city.
And we're having Formula One come.
Oh, yeah. And the Formula One championship. Holy crap. It is going to be an absolute banger of a season coming up. But how about the Golden Knights routing the fuck out of the Dallas Stars 4-0,
Yeah,
and it is
crazy.
now 3-0 in the series. Vegas wins 3 in a row.
That's huge. Not a lot of teams are able to, normally it's like they could win 2 but then lose one. But being able to be 3-0 puts them in a really nice spot. So
Really comfy spot heading into Game 4 is on Thursday, tomorrow. So really hoping that Vegas can officially secure a spot in the Stanley Cup Finals. It'd be really fucking fun to watch that for sure.
It would be fun.
Yeah, that's an awesome piece of news locally and globally, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah! What's next?
We have the Oakland A's MLB team signs tentative deal with Las Vegas to build a new ballpark.
Let's
So
go.
speaking of Vegas and all the sports that are happening, let's just throw in a couple baseball games.
Yeah, honestly, MLB is kind of struggling, not getting as many viewers as they used to. And Oakland, they already lost the Raiders. They already lost the Raiders. The Warriors moved to San Fran. And now we're going to take the A's from them, too. So a new Major League Baseball team coming to Las Vegas.
Yeah. That's exciting. I mean, sometimes you can't beat a baseball game. I know that they're more boring, but if you just want like a nice, relaxing day with some excitement.
Great food.
I was going to say, depending on the stadium, okay food or really good food. If you're into it, a couple drinks, whatever you consume and out in the sun and stuff. So
yeah,
it would be nice. I mean, but here though, how do you think the players would do in the heat?
That's the challenge.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it will give them an advantage because, like, they'll be able to train in it.
Yeah,
and
they
it'll
could
be
go to
different
other places
for
that are
everyone
also,
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, imagine being out in the middle of the field and it's 120 degrees out and the sun's just beating down on you.
Yeah, people are going to pass out. Yeah, people definitely going to pass out. Like, from the Seattle Mariners or, like, somewhere where it's cold. Imagine, like,
but see,
coming to Vegas in the heat.
Yeah, but what about the guys going from them playing in the heat to playing in the cold and then they lock up, you know?
I'll bet it's going to be inside. I'm gonna venture to guess it's gonna be inside.
That would be really interesting.
Yeah.
How high would they have to make that?
So fucking high.
Because you can't.
You could still hit the roof. Like that would be definitely a really high.
Yeah, but see,
stadium.
that's the thing about baseball. Like, you can't really have it covered.
You can't contain it.
Like
No.
it would 100% be hitting the roof, no matter.
Yeah. And honestly, that's the highlight reel. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to fuck up the big hit.
Yeah.
By constricting it. It'll be really interesting to see what happens, but love to see that they entered a tentative agreement. Las Vegas really fucking popping. Yo, another piece of, I didn't even write this one, but Tom Brady bought a partial ownership of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, we talked about that a couple weeks ago. He was talking about doing it.
Well, we talked about he bought the Aces too.
Oh my god.
Does he live
in Vegas at all?
He's gonna be. He is now partial owner of 2 different Las Vegas professional sports teams.
So Tom Brady's trying to take over.
If the GOAT chooses Vegas,
what if he comes in with the MLB team too?
I mean, he could. He's got more money than God and
Brady
more
is
influence.
about to be running the city, I guess.
He made a good pick. How about it?
I guess. I mean, yeah, good for him.
The GOAT coming to Las Vegas, the A's coming to Las Vegas, and hopefully the NHL Finals coming to Las Vegas.
Crazy.
Some bitch. Vegas be popping, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
As always.
Love to hear that. But before we get on into the final news story here, gotta give a quick shout out to Oaksterdam University and the Rolling Spoon, right?
Of course.
Yeah, helping to roll a dime every time. And Rachel and I, our proud alma mater, where we gain all of our cannabis industry knowledge at the first ever cannabis college, Oaksterdam University. Is there like a scholarship or something?
You can use promo code Rolling Spoon, which is one word, for 10% off.
Yep. Couple $100 scholarship from the squad. What is the last piece of news?
The last piece of news is about F1, and this weekend they have the Monaco Grand Prix, which is like the most iconic auto race ever.
Yeah. Monaco Grand Prix.
Been in movies, you know? Like, they use this, you know, so.
Lots of movies. Tony Stark ran in the Monaco Grand Prix in Iron Man 2. Sergio Perez, Checo Perez won it last year for the first time.
Yeah, he did.
Was a spectacular story. A spectacular victory. I love that for him. We're going to see if he can defend his title. I think the Surging Bull.
I'm rooting for the hometown boy, you know, Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc. He grew up there.
Yeah, so I think like he obviously has such a great advantage just because he knows it better than any of the other drivers.
Like, so intimately better. Yeah.
So I'm rooting for him, per usual.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, you have Max in there.
It is hard to stop the Surging Bull.
Yeah.
Max Verstappen, it seems like he's entering his prime right now.
Yeah.
And he's kind of dominant. This is a shitty joint. I'm sorry. I'm putting it out. That's why I haven't passed it to you. But really fucking excited to watch the Grand Prix with you and all the roll gangsters, hopefully. Yeah, how about that? Sounded like an F1 car.
Yeah.
Maybe
we're just
perfect
really good
timing.
at sound effects.
Yeah, but we are definitely going to touch on who won it Next Wednesday on the Stony Sports Report, your sports with Sam and Rach. Call it the SSR with your SSR.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. We will see you tomorrow with some cannabis news at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Love y'all. See ya.